guys, hope you're well. This is Adam Jones from the London Perch Finder. Thanks very much for tuning in to another one of my YouTube videos. This is kind of third time lucky, so hopefully the editing and all of that stuff's getting a little bit better. Thanks so much for the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. Really pleased you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. I'm really enjoying it, so I'm going to keep going as long as you guys are. So thanks very much. I'm out this evening on a bit of canal, having found my first Zander in the week, which I was stoked to catch. There's not a load of them in London, so I had to find a spot and yeah, over the moon to catch the fish that I did. So I'm back out on the canal, also in search for Zander again, and tonight's video inspired by Scott B Fishing and the first person angling team up in the Midlands is Zeds on Neds. The reason being that Zeds on Chebs and Zeds on rigs and Zeds on jigs and Zeds on Texas rigs doesn't sound anywhere near as cool as Zeds on Neds. So here we are. I'm going to bang out the Ned rigs. I've got some TRD ticklers in various colours that I want to just give a go. I'll kind of video as I go. Hopefully we can catch a few more Zander and I can show you guys kind of what it is that I've been doing, obviously to catch the Zander. Relatively new to Zander fishing, there's no secret to that, but not new to fishing, obviously on the bottom. So I'm going to stick it onto my new speed style, which is the slightly heavier rod. Basically, I usually fish with the ultralight. This is the light. It's got a bit more backbone and a solid tip, so I can obviously feel those bites, but really set the hook on the Zander. So let's get out there, see how we get on, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Right guys, I am out on the canal. Thought I'd just take a second just to go through what equipment I'm using, what baits I'm using out on the canal here for Zander this evening. As I said, Zeds on Neds. Right, so obviously I'm using the Ned rig, and tonight I'm going with the TRD ticklers from Z-Man. I've got these in green, pumpkin, orange, the deal, and bubble gut. The Zander I caught the other night was on bubble gut. Got a little pink down the back and then brown on the top. Obviously, as that rises up with the buoyancy of the elastic, you're going to get that pink shimmer, or that's how I kind of see it in my head. So as that Ned hits the ground, the bait's going to float up. The Zander sees pink and goes for the bait. So I've set that up on my speed style. So this is my speed style S642L BF. So this is the slightly stiffer rod. You can see there's a lot more backbone in the center section. And then it's got a very, very, very fine, solid tip, so you can feel the bites, and it throws these light baits really, really well. It has loads of backbone, so you can set that hook on the Zander. I've got that with my Shimano Aldebaran BFS XG with its new pink coat, and like I said, there's the Ned rig. So we've got the Ned with the TRD ticklers in bubble gut. As you can see, brown on this side, pink on this side, and I just see it hitting the bottom, popping up, and I'm just popping it along the canal. So we'll wait and see. I think it's going to take a couple of hours before they switch on, I would imagine, but I found the spot. I know where they are. I've kind of scoped out a few spots as well on the way across here, just so that I can potentially make my way back towards the car fishing as I go, and let's just wait and see what happens. Like I said, all I'm doing is fishing it really slow on the bottom. I'll talk you through it on the chest cam as well. But hopefully we can catch a few, and I'll show you how obviously I'm doing it. And as I say, this is all inspired by the guys from the Midlands who do this week in, week out. So let's see if we can catch a few, and we'll go from there. First Zander of the evening. Like I said, just waiting for that light just to kick down slightly, and there we go, we're off the mark, which is good. Just going to get this guy back in, see if we can keep him in the net whilst we go after a couple more. So all we're doing is getting that down to the bottom. It's nice and deep here, and just nudging it along the bottom.
That's a fish. Probably another about the same size, I think. Well, it was a little bit bigger. Maybe 50. Yeah. There we are. 2 on the Ned. Let's see if we can catch a few more. Right, so we're getting into that feeding time. So I'll just kind of talk you through what I'm doing really. I'm just covering the cover on the far side, just getting as close as I can without snagging. And then just bouncing it back across the bottom. Keeping my tip right nice and low at the moment just because the wind is straight across this section of canal and I want to be able to feel every single twitch and touch of that Ned rig as it makes its way back towards me. I don't want to go too heavy in weight, so it's just about keeping that line on the surface of the water like that and then keeping the rod tip nice and low. So we've started with 2. Oh, that was a hit. Started with 2 Zander, a 40 and a 44. Nice to get off the mark, but obviously it would be nice to bag something bigger. The sun's just starting to set. I know they're here, so let's see what we can do. So my theory with the Zander here is that it's quite a dense cover on the far side. I'm pretty sure they're spending their days in there, and then now it's starting to come back on. They start to kind of make their way out of the cover as the light's dipping down to feed. So I can only imagine this is going to get better and better as the light starts to go. A little bit of debris on the bottom. Obviously clean this off your Ned rigs every time you use them. I'm sticking with the pink colour, mainly because I know it works. But like I said, just trying to get it as close as I possibly can to that hedge. Because there we go. I had about 3 bites of that. That's a better one as well. Is it? I think it's about the same size, to be honest. Maybe 45 centimetres. Come on, up you come. There we go. Right, let's get this guy unhooked, get him measured and get him back in. I think as soon as that sun goes down behind those trees, we'll be laughing.
So they come out at night because the other fish are more vulnerable on something.
Yeah, and they have really good eyesight, so it's when they, there we go. It's when they've got the best chance. It's a good one. Yeah, that is a decent fish.
Yeah, I've never caught one of them. I'm actually quite jealous.
Yeah.
You got it going in your camp?
Yeah, man. Well, come on. Come on. There we go. That's a proper Zander. Oh, there's some fish over there. Jesus, that is... What is that? That's gone nuts. Another Zander. You hit that about 4 times. Absolutely crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Right, so all in all, I think it's been a pretty successful second ever Zander fishing session in this part of the canal. I hope you found the video useful. Like I said, I'm no no Zander expert at the moment, having not fished for them a huge amount, but obviously I do know how to fish the Ned rig, and this is something that is very effective for them, as you've seen. I hope the video has been useful. I hope it's been good to kind of see how it is I'm going about catching them, a little bit more about the baits and the setup. This rod's excellent, by the way, for this type of work with that extra bit of backbone. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. If you've got any ideas for new videos, please let me know. As always, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes on Instagram. It's just been, like I said, a lot of fun being a part of the community. So keep having fun on the bank, and I will get another video up as soon as possible. But I'll speak to you guys soon. Cheers.